It began like any other winter morning, the city quiet, the air cold, and life moving as usual.
People stepped outside, wrapped in routine and morning chill, unaware that something unseen was already surrounding them. Coal fires burned in every home, their smoke rising slowly into a sky that refused to let it pass.
A familiar fog rolled through the streets, calm and silent, just like countless London mornings before.
But this fog felt different, heavier and darker, pressing gently against eyes, skin, and lungs.
Drivers leaned forward, straining to see ahead, as the city's steady movement began to slow in confusion.
Buses stopped, engines idled, and London's steady rhythm began to falter, as if the city was losing breath.
People moved carefully now, hands reaching ahead, as familiar streets turned into a shifting grey maze.
Children began to cough, mothers held them closer, and a quiet fear spread without a single word spoken.
Then, almost gently at first, the first bodies fell, and the city knew this was no ordinary weather.
Hospitals began filling faster than anyone expected, as the sick and breathless arrived from every corner of the city.
Doctors worked through confusion and exhaustion, treating symptoms they had never seen spread so quickly before.
Each breath burned, as the very air meant to keep them alive turned against their lungs.
There were more patients than beds, and more fear than answers in every crowded room. Outside, the city grew unnaturally quiet, as if London itself were holding its breath.
The cause had been there all along, rising silently from fires that warmed homes and powered industry.
Millions of coal fires fed the sky, building a cloud that would not lift. Night fell, but darkness had already settled long before the sun disappeared. Families prepared for loss, even as the fog still hung heavy over the city. After 5 long days, the wind finally shifted, and the city began to emerge from the suffocating gray. The city slowly reappeared, but the silence felt heavier than the fog that had covered it. Behind closed doors, families faced spaces that would never feel the same again.
Newspapers tried to measure the loss, but numbers could never capture the weight of the air that week.
Leaders were forced to confront the truth that the disaster had risen from the city itself.
The sky cleared at last, revealing how fragile the line between progress and danger could be. Life returned to the streets, but it moved differently, as if the city had aged in a single week.
Flowers marked the cost of the air people had trusted without question. A city stood still in remembrance, forever marked by the days it could not breathe. Because in 1952, London learned that the air we breathe can become the deadliest thing of all.